welcome back to another tutorial with me. My name is Crafty JoJo and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. And today I want to show you how I created these cute little boxes. I've made them in 3 different sizes, and all you need is one piece of designer paper, and this one was 7 by 7 inches, this was 6 by 6, so this creates this size, and this was 5 by 5, so that is getting quite small now. And they have a lid that has a tight fit because there is a little box underneath. It's so tight that I actually, especially on this one, have to fiddle about a bit to put it back on. So it's very simple to make, and it's just a folding technique, and I'm going to show you how I created these. And as I've made 7, 6 and 5 inches, I'm going to do an 8-inch box today. And all you need is a piece of designer paper. And I've chosen this because apparently it has a nice contrast, because the inside of the paper is going to be this. So I think this is quite nice, and I've already pre-scored. So what you're going to do is you need your piece of paper, and where is my bone folder? That has disappeared. Oh dear, I can't find my bone folder. Well, never mind. All you do is, first of all, you fold it half on half like so. And you open it up, and you do the other side as well. So you fold it half on half like so. And then now you've got 2 creases like a cross in the middle. And now you're going to do the diagonals. So you're going to fold it, and you have to be really precise. So it helps if you pre-score the lines you're going to fold on your paper trimmer, which I did. So I'm not fiddling about too long on doing this while I'm on camera. So this is what you've got. So now you have actually quite a few creases in it. I don't know if you can see it. All right, now what you're going to do is you place the piece of paper in front of you with like this corner pointing up, and then you bring in one side and you fold it inwards, and you do the other side as well. So once these fold inwards like so, you bring them up. When you fold it over, this is what it comes like. So again, so you place it in front of you, one corner pointing up like so, and then you bring in, you have to change from mountain to valley fold here, or actually it was a valley and you have to change it to mountain. So you do the 2 sides, and you bring the 2 sides in. You can hold them literally here at the top. So you have 2 pockets here, and then if you lay it flat, this is how it goes. All right, so this is the first step. And now it is very important how you place the paper, because apparently this corner here is closed, as you can see, whilst this is open, and the open part needs to point towards you. So the next thing you're going to do is you're going to bring in the first corner to the center like so. And that's why it is important that the open side is here at the bottom. And because the paper is really strong, you know, designer paper from Stampin' Up! Is really good quality. So it's quite a bit of a fiddle here. All right. And you crease it very well. So you fold this to the middle line, and then you open it up again. And this crease here, you're trying, when you open it up, you try to meet this line so that it becomes a very straight triangle. So this is what you do. So this is the first bit, okay? Now you just turn it around and you do the second side. So you fold it to the middle like so. You need a bone folder to do this. And then I open up this bit here, and by pressing down here, I try to meet this crease meets this line as precisely as possible. So we have a very, I don't know why my camera stopped recording. So this is what you've got. Now you flip it over and you do exactly the same on the other side. So you are folding the, so you're folding it to the center line like so. And then fold it open again like so. And we do the second side. You have to be really precise. The more precise you manage to fold and crease your paper, the more symmetrical your box becomes. And then it's also easy to create a lid for it. Whereas if you fold it a bit like dodgy style, you make a nice box too, but you have to create a dodgy lid as well. So try to be as precise as possible. So at this point, this is what you've got. Both sides, front and back, should look like this. Now what you're going to do is you bring these two corners up here and these two corners down here, so that you end up with this, and you just crease it with your bone folder. So now this is what you've got. So you just fold them like so. Now what you're going to do is you bring this corner up here and you fold this one this way round, and here you can still correct your creasing, which I'm doing here, as you can see, to get a better fit. All right, and you do the other side as well. So at this point, this is what you've got. This is what you're, on all four sides, whatever side you open, you see this. Okay, so now the next thing, you lay it flat in front of you with the longer side pointing towards you, and you take the first layer and you put your fingers in here, and then you fold this up and try to make sure that this crease meets this creasing line here, so that it's straight. Okay, and then you fold this over, and you do this on all four sides as well. So this is how it goes. All four sides need to come up and try to be straight. Make sure this doesn't point to the left or right, because that will disturb the symmetry of your box. And here you fold this up like so. So at this point, this is what you've got. And now you're going to open your box up by putting your fingers inside and carefully open up all the sides, and that's how your box opens up. Just make sure you get all the corners right. And this is what you've got at this point, and it already looks beautiful. Now what's left to do is, I'm using my bone folder and bend it a bit, make it round like so, before gluing the ends down at the bottom of my box. And you need to use wet glue to do so, because it is the paper is always trying to come off again. So this is what you're going to do. All these four corners need to be glued down with wet glue, just a bit of wet glue here, and then just hold it in place till it sets. And I'm going to do this off camera because it will take some time. Don't pull too hard. A loose fit will do. All right, so I'll be back in a minute. So this is what it looks like when you have glued down the bits to the bottom of your box, and we are ready to create our lid. And for this box, for the lid, first of all, we need to create the insert that will go inside here and secure the lid in place. And we are going to use a piece of cardstock, and that is 2 3/4 by 2 3/4, and you would need to score it at 3/8 of an inch on each side. So this is what, can you see it? This is what I'm going to do. 3/8, which is here on all four sides. Quickly do this. 1 2 3, and the last one, 1 2 3. Okay, so you need your scissors. You're just going to create your flaps quickly, and I'm going to wedge the flaps for a better fit. And then so this is what you do. All right. So all you need to do is glue your box together. And I'm quickly doing that off camera as well, because you know, this is how you fold it together. So I'm going to add glue to all these corners and then just hold it till it sets. And that's going to be the insert that will go inside my box, and we need to still create the top. So this is what we're left with, our box without lid. We've just created the little box that will go underneath. It's going to be glued to the back side of your lid, but before we're going to glue this on, I still want to stamp my design, and the lid actually is 2 3/4 squared. So this is going to look quite nice, because apparently the size is not too big, and once this has been stamped, I'm going to glue this from underneath, and then my lid is finished. So I'm going to stamp apparently with the Orient Palace stamp set. I think it's Eastern Beauty, what it's called. Let me just have a quick look. Yeah, it's called Eastern Beauty, and I'm probably going to do something similar to this, just to keep it in the same design kind of thing. So probably I'm going to use the lemon lime twist and the dapper denim, because these are the colors. The lemon lime is here and the dapper denim is here. I could also use tranquil tide actually, because that's the color that's in this designer paper as well. So the green is this one. I'm coming up with a design in a minute. I'm going to do this off camera, and then I'll show you how I put the box together, and then we're almost finished. So here I am. This is what I've stamped. You are apparently free to create your own design if you don't like this style, but I'm planning to actually add a color coordinated tassel from the Eastern Palace designer series set, and I'm going to make a little hole in the center. Let me see if my hole punch reaches, but I'm afraid it won't. So yeah, it won't. So I need to find something else. Just a second. Right, so I've just used this mat to make a little hole in here, and I'm going to make it slightly wider. And I've already put a bit of golden, like kind of, what is it, twine or something. It's from last year's Christmas pack, so I don't know if it's not available anymore, but any golden or any twine or whatever, any ribbon will do, whatever you like. And I'm trying to fill this through, which is slightly tricky here because the hole is so tiny, but I don't want to make the hole any bigger. There it comes. I can't really see what I'm doing. Trying to be on camera at the same time. Here it is. So once my tassel is fed through here, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use a tiny bit of sticky tape. Come on. To secure it in place. So that's basically all I'm doing. Just going to glue this over here. I'll cut the excess off, and this is going to be covered by my box that I'm still going to glue in. So also this will help to put my box in place. So I'm going to peel it off, get my glue, and apparently the box doesn't go on like so. The box goes on like so. So I'm going to add loads of glue here, and I'm going to use this to make sure it doesn't ooze out. Lovely jubbly. And now it's just a matter of aiming to find the middle roughly. Am I happy with this? Almost. Apparently you have to try to be precise when gluing this on, otherwise your lid will be sitting a bit weird in place, but this looks all right. So this is my lid, this is my box, there you go. And this is basically my box finished. I hope you like it. What I'm going to do is, but I'm going to do that off camera, probably add a few rhinestones, because apparently these boxes all have the same theme and this joins the series. So this is 8x8, 7x7, 6x6 and 5x5. And it's a nice collection, and I hope you like it. It's quite easy to do. You don't need much, just a piece of designer paper. And I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. The button is there in the right corner. You can also find the description in the description box of this video. You find the links to all my other pages, my Etsy shop, where you can buy tutorials and boxes and stationery sets that I have created. And yeah, thanks again for watching and being with me today, and see you soon. Bye.